So, dear students, in our last session, we have seen linear search as well as binary search, and there is one more type by which the searching can be done, and that is nothing but hashing techniques. So, sequential search needs O n time, and binary search need O log n time. So these techniques are not suit for large data set. That too, linear search is very good when the said array is very small. Binary search is somehow efficient for the better big array, but both of these are not very useful or efficient when the turn comes of the larger array. So, thus, to minimize the time required, the hash functions are used. And by using hash function, we can search the particular data in a very minimum way. That is O1. So, what is hashing? So, hashing is a technique. Hashing is the process of mapping large amount of data item to a smaller table with the help of hashing function. Means by using hashing we can do the mapping of data item by in the smaller table, but this mapping is done by using the hashing functions. Hashing is also known as hashing algorithm or message digest function. So its name is hashing algorithm as well as message digest function. It is a technique to convert the range of key values into range of index of an array. Means whatever key values we are having, so by using hashing, that key values are converted into the index of an array. Means we can store them in the form of the index of an array. It is used to facilitate the next level searching method when compared with linear or binary search. As I already said, it is useful when the large data set is there. So, whenever there is the large data set is to be used at that time, in spite of linear and binary search, hash function uses is very beneficial. So, hashing allows to update and retrieve any data entry in a constant time. So the main benefit of hashing is that it allows to update and retrieve any data entry in the hash table, whatever may be the size of that data. It is the constant time, that is O of 1. So constant time O of 1 means the operation does not depend on the size of data. As it is the constant time, it does not matter whatever is the size of data we are having for the searching. So, hashing is used with a database to enable items to be retrieved more quickly. So, because of using hashing, the searching or retrieving the data is more quick in the hashing function. As I already said, the time required is minimum. Basically, hashing is used in the encryption and decryption of the digital signatures. Whenever there are digital signatures are used, and we know that digital signatures, encryption and decryption plays the vital role. So at that time, hashing is used for the encryption decryption. So in hashing, large keys are converted into smaller keys by using the hash functions. As we say that hashing is mainly useful whenever the large data set is there. So in hashing, first the large keys are converted into smaller keys, and there are the various functions for converting the larger keys into smaller keys, and that functions are called as hashing functions that we will see in detail in our next session. So the values are then stored in the data structure that is called as hash table. So first, the large keys are converted into smaller keys by using the hash functions, and then after conversion the values are stored into the data structure, and that data structure is called as hash table. So the idea of hashing is to distribute the entries uniformly. Means whenever hashing will be applied to the array, the distribution of entries is done in the uniform way. Each element is assigned a key. Each and every element will have particular key, and by using that key we can access that element. For example, you are having your roll number with you, so many times for attendance we used to call your roll number. So at that roll number your all entries are stored, that is nothing but hash table. So by using the key we can access the element, and using the key the algorithm hashing computes the index that suggests where the entry can be found. So whenever that key will be used by hashing, we can search and find the element which is stored at which location. So what is a hash function? A fixed process converts the hash key is known as hash function. The process which is used for converting the key into hash key is called as hash function. And this function maps the values into the hash value. So hash value represents the original string of characters. It is normally smaller than the original one. So hash function and hash values are mainly smaller than the original ones. If the hash values are same, the message is transmitted without the errors. If the values are similar, then the transmission of message is done without the error. So this was nothing but the hash value. So next part is hash table. So what is hash table? Hash table is nothing but data structure which is used to store the key values. It is collection of item which is to be stored. In this hash table, the collection of items are stored. It is array of list where each list is known as bucket. We can see this is the array of list where each location is nothing but your particular bucket. It contains the value based on the key. By using that key, we can access the element. Hash table is synchronized and contains only unique elements. Hash table is mainly responsible for containing the unique elements. Now this is the figure of hash table. We can see that this particular hash table is used when the size is of the 10 entry size. Each position of hash table is called as slot, means this particular location is called as slot. In the above hash table, there are n slots, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And hash table contains 0 elements, means every slot is empty. It is the empty hash table. As we know, the mapping between an item and a slot in the hash table is done by the hash function. By using the hash function, we can map the item with the particular slot. The hash function takes any item in the collection and returns an integer in the slot. So the hash function is responsible for storing the item into the particular hash table. So this is nothing but the hash function which is responsible for storing the elements into particular way and for searching the elements whenever the large data set is used. In our next session, we will see the hashing functions by which the mapping is done. Thank you.